everyone, my name is the Wolf of Lego and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be taking a look at my custom Lego Cad Bane from Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 6 concept art. So if any of you don't know who Cad Bane is, he's a bounty hunter in the Star Wars The Clone Wars animated series, one of my favorite characters from the show. He is more or less just your basic cowboy type character, like gunslinger from Western films, but in Star Wars. And he's a really cool character, and he has some very cool arcs. And he was introduced at the end of Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 1, and there's a fly flying around, and now he's dead. Sorry about that, but he's a character that was introduced in the Star Wars The Clone Wars, and is personally one of my favorites. And I've always wanted to make him, and actually I've wanted to make him in his Season 6 outfit that we never actually got to see. That's the outfit you see in front of you here. But Disney, what am I saying? Disney bought Star Wars. They canceled the episodes, and we never got to see them, but we did get to see some footage of them at certain Star Wars celebration. Either way, I've always wanted to make Cad Bane, and so I decided to make this version of him, and I thought it turned out pretty great. So without further ado, guys, let's go into a full close-up 360 on this minifigure. Alright, so this figure I probably spent probably a good 2 weeks and a half making. I'm not for sure. When I posted that Indiana Jones video, it says I posted it a month ago. I don't know when exactly I started on this guy. I don't really pay attention to that. And the only reason this guy hasn't been done sooner is probably just because I've been trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. But yeah, besides that, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about this figure. So this figure, I had a lot of fun making. He took a while, like I said, but that's just, I kind of have to accept that's just how it takes me a while to make figures. But I guess we'll go over his accessories real quick. So his pistols, I don't know if they have a name. They probably do. You could probably check Wikipedia and let me know. But it's like his pistols, like his little 6-shooters, but they're got massive ass scopes. And as you can see, I made these out of a Brick Arms Spy pistol, and I made the scope a lot bigger and sculpted it with Procreate on the bottom here, and on the barrel I actually made a barrel. Look at that. Look at that. Actually, it's 3D. It goes in. That's pretty cool. And then the top of the barrel itself here is painted in like a brownish metallic color, and then you can see he does have the brown handles there. The scopes are in red, the lenses anyway of the scopes, and you can see the black details on there, and they're both identical. And they turned out pretty nice. I think the only thing is they're a little big, but I can't really do anything about that. And if I want to get all that detail on there, they're going to have to be as big as they are. So, yeah, the hat is just Lego's hat that they've made for Cad Bane. It's a perfectly fine piece to use, and I painted that in a light brown and gave it a dark brown dry brushing to kind of give it that weathered look like all the Clone Wars characters have. And painted the silver bits there on the top of the hat, and that turned out pretty nice. The head here is Lego's version 2 of Cad Bane's face from Season 4, when they had that set come out that I never got. Either way, I ordered one of those heads. Let me actually go up and then zoom in. There we go. So as you can see on the face here, I just kind of repainted it, gave it more of an aggressive aggressive mouth, and made the eyes squinted, gave my own color of blue out of the scars, painted on the bodysuit, and then I sculpted on the hosing, and and you can see the collar down below. That's made out of E-tape. That was fun. Kind of makes them look a little too fancy in my opinion, but the hosing, this was a lot of fun to do. So I took a Procreate, rolled it into a wire, let that harden, then took a fabric puncher and punched out little circled Procreate pieces, drilled holes into each of those when it was kind of soft, not completely soft, and then, completely hardened, and then I kind of threaded it through. There's 10 on each side, and then we have the canister on the back, and that was a lot of fun to do, and actually turned out really nice, and I'm really proud of it. And it is very fragile, and it kind of hinders the movement of the head, but that's okay with me. It turned out really nice. It turned out better than I thought it was going to turn out. We'll just put it that way. So then I'll go down here, and we can look at the rest of the minifigure, the torso down here. So I painted this in like a reddish brown, gave it some black brushing, dry brushing to give it more weathered look, and I think that turned out really nice. The vest here. I think the only problem with this figure is just the vest, it looks a bit flat, but I still like how it turned out. The detail on the vest does continue to the shoulders up here. You can see it goes all the way to the back as well, and that turned out really nice. Then the belt down here, individual pieces of Procreate that I glued onto the belt, painted the belt buckle, used some E-tape, and did that all on the back. That was very tedious, but it was a lot of fun to do, and I know some of you might be thinking, how is that fun? But I had fun doing it, because I like doing minifigs. So then the arms here, you can see all the sculpted bits, the shoulder pads, and the gauntlets. The gauntlets are both exactly the same. I made them as similar as possible, and I think I did a pretty good job. I think the hosings are a bit smaller on this side. I like them on that side a bit better, and then the hoses are a bit too big on this side, but I like the general shape of this one better than the one on this side. But you can see the hosing on the top here in both buttons, and then you can see the little button control panel on the front with the hose on the back, and then the back it's got some more detail. Let me see if I can lift his arm up and let you see that a bit better. Yeah, there you go. And all that's there, all the accurate details from the Clone Wars. I think on the gauntlet here, these buttons could be a bit more defined, maybe some black outlining, but that would be a bit hard to do. Painted that silver symbol up there, painted this silver symbol up there, sculpted the shoulder pads, turned out great. And we'll move on to the legs down below. So, as you can see, more belt, more Procreate little tubes going all the way around. Very fun. We got some holsters made out of Procreate there, little bolt on the side, on both sides. Then we have some painted detail on the thigh area. We got some straps going down, a little zipper for, you know, when he's got to take a wee-wee. Then we got his knee pads down here, both painted on there, turned out really nice. His little boot rockets, those turned out really nice. I actually painted them in, all the insides blue a little bit, you can see there, kind of to emulate the, I don't know, the activation of his little boot jets, whatever you want to call them. Then we got his like armor going all the way around his the bottom of his boot, and that does continue on to the inside of the legs as well. And yeah, that's about it for Cad Bane. I had a lot of fun making this guy, and I will say, after making this guy, I really want to make his Season 1 outfit, because I was watching all the episodes with Cad Bane, I was just like, I really like that trench coat. It just looks really cool. So, yeah, so let me get his guns back on his hands here. There we go. Another quick 360. And we, oh, there's some stuff on the back, you can see that. It's not much. So, we'll end this video now. Alright, thank you all so much for watching, and thank you especially, you guys, for your patience. I know it takes me a long-ass time to finish figures. I don't like rushing minifigures. I like to take my time on them and be happy when I'm finished with them. To any of you who understand that, thank you. To anyone else who feels like I could probably make these a lot faster, I don't know what to say to you. I just can't. I was really happy with how this figure turned out, and definitely expect a Season 1 outfit at some point in the future. I don't know when. Right now, I will be working on some customs from Blade Runner 2049. If you have not seen that movie, please go watch it. It is very good, and it is not doing very well at the box office. It is probably the best film I have seen all year. It's a long movie, but it's a very good movie, in my opinion. But, I'll be making 3 figures from that, possibly 4 if I can figure out how to do this one design that's kind of confusing me a little bit. Yeah, so expect to see some customs soon for Blade Runner. Those ones should be easy enough to do. Their outfits are pretty simple. But that's about it for this video and this figure. So if you enjoyed the figure or have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like down below or a comment. Probably a comment. Comments are better. I like reading comments. The like bar, I don't give a shit. You can dislike the video and leave a happy comment. I don't care. But thank you for watching this, and hope you guys have a nice day. God bless you, people of justice. May the Force be with you always, and down with the dictator mouse. Bring back Clone Wars. No, it's not coming back. We're stuck with Rebels, and Rebels is it's bad. But that new Last Jedi trailer looked pretty good. But I'm getting enough. Hope you guys have a nice day. God bless you, people of justice. I'll see you guys later in the next video. Probably another month. See ya. Bye.